I've been very lucky to catch up for a second time today with Mr. Ray Novak from ICom. Hi, Ray.
Hi, Martin. Thank you.
Yeah, Ray said to me while we were walking around the show, he said, you haven't seen this. We can control our rig from across the internet and show you more. So we got two monitors connected to this lovely radio, the IC7610, and Ray's going to give us an overview of what it can actually do.
Yes, sir. What we're showing here is two different sessions going on. We've got a nice little, it's funny, it's a video game computer. So we have multiple outputs for monitors, a very high-end processor. So one of the things that we're doing is we're demonstrating the BA1 software. There's two parts to it. One is over the internet control for audio and rig control, and then the second part is the remote control.
Yeah.
So one of the things that you can do is you can close the ICom control part of it and use the audio and modulation coming through the Ethernet to your favorite logging software.
Yeah.
So if you want to do your digital modes and things like that. So we are going through the Ethernet jack here, so this is simulating. Now the other part of it is using the USB 3 port, which gives you your IQ output.
Right.
Your IQ output, then you can see your different signals. Like, as you can see, I go between the two monitors. The mouse over here can control the radio.
Yeah.
And then when I move over to this area, then I'm controlling a third receiver separate from the main one.
Right.
So I can click on this frequency and then demodulate that. I can change the mode, all of it coming from the IQ output.
Right, so that's very interesting. So this piece of software, this side I've seen before, that's not ICom proprietary, is it?
No, sir, it's not.
That's a standard piece of SDR software, which looks very, very good. But to be able to do all those sort of things and remotely is very, very important these days, because I think more and more people want to be able to operate, say, at lunchtime when they're on their lunch break, or if they go off on a business trip. They don't want to be carting a big radio like this and putting up a tower and a massive antenna. You want to operate, don't you?
Yes, you do want to operate. And then as we click over on this side, I can then tune the radio, and you can see how the frequency shifted. Now, the 7610 has two receivers, and we have dual watch turned on. I can then close or bring up the second band scope. So I can look at a different segment of that band. So, or if I'm running split, I got to remember, there we go, there's split. I can then be watching both sides of a pileup.
Yeah, yeah. So that's very clear, and that's the first time I've seen running split and two receivers running at the same time on the screen. So that looks very interesting to me, and it's the first time I've come across it. But certainly being able to push your audio through, control the rig, and be able to generally do pretty much everything you can do at home if you were sitting in front of the radio. I don't think there's anything you can't do, is there?
No, so there's really not. And while we do not do RTTY or FT8 or JT64, because of this module, and you can see on the screen there's the BA1 remote control and then the ICom remote utility. The remote utility allows you to bring the audio from the sound card of the radio in to drive your other data modes. So if you've got that rare one that you've missed, you can operate from anywhere in the world. You can use the knob to change the frequency. So there you go right here. An easy way of controlling. You got your push to talk, and it becomes a very nice interface to use.
Well, I'm certainly impressed with it, and it certainly looks great. I think this is the way a lot of amateurs are going to operate in the busy world we're in these days. And certainly, if you've got a quiet contest location, it makes sense to put your radio in that quiet contest location when you work from home or on your lunch break or whatever. So, as far as I'm concerned, I think you nailed it. So thanks for that, Ray. Any last things you want to say about it?
Well, I appreciate you guys coming over here and giving me the opportunity to share some of the love that we have in the U.S. for the ICom products. And I appreciate what you guys do for the podcast and sharing with giving back to the hobby. So I appreciate that as well.
Well, thank you very much. Listen, thanks very much for your time, Ray.
Thank you.